comfortable
No.
lowness? Okay, sorry.
And what is your focus on?
Meaningful contact.
Awesome. Okay.
Is everyone okay? Is that okay?
Oh, yeah.
Let's go. Okay.
One or two for me. Oh, wait, hold on.
Is that out of your range?
Yeah, we can't go
Then
that
just
low.
just play the part above that. Is that for 5 and 6? You can play
Yeah.
whichever you think.
Basically, well, so we can get those B below middle C.
Is that okay? Okay.
Right there.
Okay, right before Rachel starts, I want to let you guys know that the fifth cycle is going to be a 7-minute cycle. And these extra 2 minutes will feel really long for you. Some of you come up to me and ask if you could do a vocal piece. Yes, you may, but you have to teach us how to sing. You have also asked me if you need to use the baton. No, you don't if you're doing a vocal piece. You'll find that it might be easier to not use the baton. But starting in cycle 7, something else is different. The focus that I'm going to ask you is for the ensemble. No longer will you have focuses for yourself. Like Rachel, her focus today is meaningful contact. Okay? In the future, starting with cycle 5, your focus will be what is it that you're trying to accomplish with the ensemble. Make sense? So the focus shifts to the ensemble, which is where it needs to be as a conductor. Okay.
Is everyone okay with the instrumentation?
Where did you want the 5 and 6 to be?
We could just move to the alto one part.
Okay.
Is that in your range comfortably?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's try it again. Did I?
Rachel, if you drag the tip more.
Okay. Okay.
Don't be too concerned with the upbeats. They'll figure things out. Be with the phrase. So the flutes are being very creative,
Yeah.
unfortunately. Okay, so here's a couple ideas.
Okay.
Here, show this really well.
Okay.
And then more of a gesture syncopation here.
Okay.
And more of a gesture syncopation here. And that'll help them, hopefully.
Okay.
Okay? Let's fix the ending.
Okay.
And then we'll go back and fix
Maybe
it.
we'll do the last 4 bars. And if you need to take a second to just look over the notes, I know it's a lot to sight read.
Is the final note considered one of those 4?
I was counting that as
Okay.
yeah. So just from the last system.
Yeah, and then below if you can.
Okay. Last system. Let's try it. Let's try it one more time.
Getting closer.
That was better.
Getting closer. I like how you address a mistake. Their mistakes. You just smile like, oh, isn't that Fascinating. How interesting for you. That's nice. That's a nice way to do it.
Okay.
You're very big all the time. So
Okay.
let's work on being more refined. Okay, so let's rehearse. It doesn't matter where. Wherever
Okay.
you want to go.
Let's start from the last measure of the second system, just kind of the
Thank you.
mid phrase.
Okay, stop. So we're getting a little bit of shaking.
Okay.
A little bit of shaking. Just relax. And just think of the baton as being an extension of your arm.
Okay.
And be 3 times smaller.
Okay.
Yeah. And then this starts quiet and then the crescendo, right?
Mhm.
So think of a really long crescendo with your left hand.
Okay.
So how slow that left hand will have to be. Okay? Palm up. Good. Engage the face. Ta, ta. Okay, stop. Let your conducting more. The phrasing was better.
Okay.
They played okay.
Okay.
So there could have been a response of, so that they exaggerate more what you're showing.
Okay.
But your phrasing was better. Let the conducting not just reflect the phrasing, but also the note lengths and the articulations.
Okay.
Not just of the melody, but also the accompaniment.
Okay.
Okay, try it again. And this is all part of meaningful contact.
Starting from the last measure of the second system.
Exaggerate what you see. Exaggerate. Okay, so what do you think?
I definitely think some big improvements happened.
Yeah,
for playing,
a lot of improvements.
But I know it's kind of a hard piece to just throw at them to sight read. So.
No, that's exactly the piece that you should have chose for yourself because it was a challenge on a multitude of levels. Okay? So what you're gonna see is when you came up, you had this great demeanor like you always do, and you were listening pretty well. And then the more things that I threw at you, the more you started to listen and think all at once.
Okay.
And then your interaction, which is what your meaningful contact is your focus,
Mhm.
that started to wane away. I did that on purpose,
Okay.
just to see what might happen.
Mhm.
Okay, that's what we saw was very common. As you're conducting, it doesn't matter what ensemble you're conducting, there's going to be 1,000 things coming at you at once. So I always tell you, don't think so much on the podium. Well, we really are thinking. I mean, what I'm trying to get you to do is to relax, but what I'm trying to get you to do is listen more than you do anything else, and take that in relativity to what it is that you have in your inner ear, so that you can always compare. And then you can take the ensemble where it is that you think that you want them to be. Okay? All right, comments, please?
The crescendo that you were trying to show at the last part of that phrase that we were just working on, you started showing it with your left hand with the slow pace, and then when you wanted the big part of the crescendo, you showed it through your pattern.
Okay.
So that created some disconnects because the crescendo started in your left hand and finished in your right.
Okay.
So if you think about them working together
Mhm.
with that kind of a crescendo, that'll be more effective.
Thank you.
Mhm.
I like how even when we made mistakes and everything, you seemed very calm. You didn't get tense or worried about it. You just smiled and was like, okay, we'll fix that next time and we'll get that.
Okay.
And I liked how wonderful that was and how you were just welcoming to mistakes and
Thank
learning
you.
experiences.
All right, thank you, Rachel.